Behold this world a stage of glimmer and deceit, where every soul plays its part beneath the lamps of vanity. How fair it shines from afar, this theater of mortals! Each man enters with hope in his breast and glitter in his eyes, dreaming to find in this wilderness a treasure that shall make his name eternal. Yet the play is old, my friends, and its script well known for ages upon ages have men mistaken glisters for gold. O gentle hearts, how easily the eye is beguiled! The sun may gild the serpent's skin, and yet its fangs are filled with death. The rose may smile upon the morning air, yet in its heart a worm feeds unseen. The mirror shows a face divine, yet behind those eyes may dwell a tempest of deceit. Mark this, for it is the tragedy of man that he worships the image, not the essence. The robe, not the virtue. The word, not the meaning. From the courts of kings to the cottages of peasants, the same folly reigns the lust for appearance. And thus the fool bows before gold, and the wise man is mocked for seeking truth in dust. I have seen princes kneel before a counterfeit smile, and beggars laugh in the freedom of their poverty. I have seen lovers blinded by beauty, and scholars enslaved by fame. I have seen men build altars to idols of flesh, and call them angels. Yea, I have walked through the corridors of power, where silver tongues sell justice by the ounce, and the glittering coin commands more worship than the living soul. And still, above this grand deceit, the heavens whisper, all that glisters is not gold. Was not this same folly shown to us in Venice, where the golden casket tempted noble blood to ruin? The proud suitors, their hearts swollen with desire, gazed upon the shining chest and saw their dreams reflected in its light. Yet within, they found only death's grim laughter. For the fairest box held but a skull, a mirror of their own vanity, and the dull lead casket, humble and plain, carried the jewel of truth. O divine irony! How the world mocks the wise and crowns the fool! The humble is despised, the modest forgotten, while glitter and grandeur steal the praise of men. Yet tell me, what is gold to the grave? What is beauty to the worm? What is applause to the silence of eternity? The great poet of our kind eye, even Master Shakespeare himself, did see this madness in our hearts. He wrote of kings who lost their crowns for vanity, of lovers who perished for false appearances, of merchants who sold their souls for silver. In every tale, the same truth rings like a distant bell that man is blinded not by darkness, but by the brightness of his own illusions. Listen, O world, for I speak not in wrath, but in sorrow. We chase the shining coin and lose the treasure of the spirit. We adorn our bodies and starve our hearts. We build palaces of pride upon the sands of falsehood, and when the tide of truth returns, it sweeps them all away. I have seen beauty fade like a dying flame, and gold lose its luster in the dust of time. I have seen laughter turn to weeping when the mask was lifted, and still mankind learns not. He returns, again and again, to bow before the same golden lie, the same glittering emptiness that has deceived generations. Oh, how strange a creature is man! He walks amidst miracles, yet worships shadows. He is born with the light of heaven within him, yet kneels before the glow of metal and stone. He names himself wise, yet cannot see that all he calls precious is but dust wearing a golden coat. And when he is betrayed, when beauty turns to decay, when riches turn to rust, he curses fate and cries to heaven, never knowing the thief was within his own heart. Tell me, what is gold but earth refined? What is beauty but the dance of light upon form? What is power but the trembling hand of pride? They are all but actors in the masquerade of life, and time, the eternal jester, unmasks them all in the end. Ah, time, thou ruthless revealer! With every tick of thine unseen clock, thou strippest the paint from falsehood and showest the face beneath. Thou turnest crowns to ashes and jewels to tears. Thou makest the mighty small and the glittering dim. And yet, O time, how blind are those who walk beneath thy rule, they still bow before the counterfeit gleam, still kiss the ring of illusion. I say unto thee, O mortal man, seek not the gold that blinds, but the light that guides. Seek not the applause of men, but the peace of the silent conscience. Seek not the face that shines, but the soul that glows. For when all lights are out, and all glisters fade, it is the flame within that shall keep thee warm. See, even the stars above glisten in the dark sky, yet some are but ghosts, their fires long dead, their light a lie traveling through the void. So too are many men shining from afar, but dead within. The world beholds their glitter and calls them glorious, but heaven sees their emptiness and weeps. O false splendor of mankind, thou golden mask upon the face of corruption! How many hearts hast thou deceived? How many souls hast thou purchased with thy false promise? Yet even now, somewhere in the stillness, truth stands waiting silent, patient, dressed in humble gray, watching the fools chase their glittering chains. For truth hath no need of ornament. It shines in its own simplicity. Its beauty is not in the eye, but in the being. It is not loud like falsehood, but deep as the ocean, calm as the dawn. Only the pure heart may know it. Only the humble may see it. Let the merchants trade in gold, the rulers in pride, the lovers in beauty. But let the wise man trade in truth. His coin shall never rust, his crown shall never fade, and though the world mock him, heaven shall call him rich. So beware, O mortal soul, of glittering lies, for every shining promise hides a shadow. Every smiling mask conceals a wound. Every crown of gold may be lined with thorns. The world is a mirror, and it shows not what is, but what thou wishest to see. Therefore tear off the veil and look beyond the glister. Touch not with thy hand alone, but with thy spirit. Measure not with thine eyes, but with thy heart. For wisdom dwelleth not in splendor, but in the quiet corners of truth. In the end, when life's play is done and the curtain falls, the gold will not follow thee. The applause will not echo in the grave. The beauty will not comfort thee in the dark. Only the truth thou didst hold, and the love thou didst give, shall walk beside thee beyond the final scene. And there, beyond the reach of time, where all masks are torn and all glitter fades, thou shalt see at last that heaven itself is not gold, but light, pure, eternal, unseen by eyes, yet felt by souls that have learned the meaning of the words. All that glisters is not gold,